So, we come to our last game in my review that I've been doing, and I saved the best for last. The Last of Us. I'm going to review one of the best games I would say this is one of the, probably, either one of the best or the best game. That's hard to say. It's probably it'd be in the top 3 games I've ever played, story-wise. Very, very emotionally gripping story, from start to finish. It was a game that I could not put the controller down while playing. It was that good. And you're thinking, whoa, you're playing a PS3 game. Yes, because it's only on PS3, and it's one of those games that if you have a PlayStation and you do not pick it up, I'm sorry, but that's a bit of a douchebag move. Unless you just play Call of Duty and that's all you do, then when you're retarded. But anyway, Last of Us is one of those great games of this generation, and I really high praise the Naughty Dog about it. It basically takes place, and there's a virus thing, and there's like an apocalyptic kind of, basically the zombie things coming from the mutants things, whatever, and it's basically humanity falls. And the start of the game takes place with Joel, as it happens, and his daughter and one of his friends, his brother, that's right, his brother, and this shit's going down, and his daughter gets shot by the government. Mankind, or how I like to picture about, basically. And the game takes 20 years to place. The main part of the game takes 20 years later in the world. I think it's Boston, the start of the game, I think, where you're in 20 years later. And basically, you just go off from that, and it's just about survival, and the story progresses. I don't really want to spoil it. And then, but the gameplay-wise I don't say it was really good, but it felt like you were really trying to survive, especially when you were shooting. You felt like especially because how much ammo you get, you feel like you have to try and make every bullet count. And it's true. So I did it in 10 hours. So that's, and graphically wise, from that, fucking great. PC gamers, but you've really got 5 megabytes of graphics and card on the Xbox and PlayStation. Your point is invalid when I look at this game. So, I'll show you, of course. That was right, but this is, coming from Crazy Uncharted, I think Naughty Dog had high expectations to make a good game. From start to finish, this is just a gripping tale of survival and emotion. And I think the bond between Joel and Ellie, because Ellie's I didn't mention that before, is some girl that you meet sort of earlier on in the game, and then they progress throughout the game, and it's sort of the bond between them two, and their relationship together, and it just felt real, like especially the apocalyptic event where shit's gone down, and now it's pretty fucked. And there's still like control and government there, kind of. But it just goes to show, and the game really felt like it's something that could happen. And especially the starting sequence of the game, it felt like all of a sudden that could happen anywhere, and that was kind of the put a bit of a kind of, you think, fuck. You just sort of open your eyes a bit, and you think, I don't expect mutant stuff to happen, but it could happen. You never know. And I think that's what Naughty Dog were going for with this game. And I think at the end of the game, I seriously feel like I was going to just like cry out, because it's that emotional. It was just fucking whoa. Like, you just feel. I don't want to spoil it, because probably the greatest game you'll ever play. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. You know, it's either that or Bioshock Infinite's going to win Game of the Year in GTA. So sorry, it's seriously one of the greatest games you'll play, and that's exactly what everyone says, and I've spoken to many people about it. Yeah. So I wanted to end off my reviews with that game. Would I play through it again? Maybe, but I like to keep playing other games as well. But it's something that I don't know. There might be people talking about a sequel. I could see that happening. But yeah, it's just a really well put, really great plot-driven game, and just epic from start to finish. So 10 out of 10 for Last of Us.